I think we're live. Let me know in the chat if we're live. Hope you guys are doing all right. We're live again, baby. Live again. Let me see. Let me know in the chat if we're live. I'm gonna make sure to put a little announcement out that I'm live. Put a little announcement out that I'm live. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let me know in the chat if we're live. We've got 12 people watching already. I don't know what to say. You guys are legends. You guys are legends. I really appreciate every single one of you. Aloha. I'm doing fine, my friend. How are you? How are you? All right, let's see if we can put some music on. The one that we actually used yesterday. Which one is it? I think this one. Let's see. Nice. Got our music set up. And let's see what we're looking at for today. Hello, sir. Hello, Benz92. Hope you're doing all right. Snail, what's happening, bro? Penzo, welcome to the live stream, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Jack Des. Hey, Thomas, give us a giveaway. I might in the future. You never know. Not today, though. Let's see. We got P Snail in the building. Paula in the building. Let's kill it. Hello from Portugal. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Let me know in the chat where you guys are from. Hope you guys are doing all right. And make sure to smash up the like button if you've been here before. We got 30 people watching. Hope you guys are doing all right. 30 people instantly in the beginning of the stream is crazy. Hope you guys are good, though. It's a Friday. Freaky Friday. Let's see what we got here today. I hope we get something nice today. It's gonna be a bit tricky. We're oversold pretty drastically. I prefer to see it come back towards midnight open here, guys, right? So I'm preferably looking for a potential long setup here. I know it makes probably no sense, but that's what we're looking for. Anticipating that we are gonna sell off a little bit here on the VIX. Retrace some of the price action to the downside. That's the overall idea for me. We have a no bottom wick on midnight, as you guys can see here on the VIX. Which means we have some inefficient price action to the downside. And this would something, this is interesting for me. I would like to see price come back towards this level on the VIX. So what we'll be looking for, I will be looking for a retracement to the downside, a break above 6 again, and I would be looking for an entry. And then we would be looking for a potential stop loss break even around 2 o'clock. That's the idea for now. Let's say they go up first and then they reject again. It could also be that we just have to go and look for the shorts, right? But for now, I think that this level up above with the fair value gap, with the inefficient traded price action above us, could definitely be a target for MNQ right now at this current moment. So we're going to see whether or not this is the case. It could also be that we're going to go all the way down. You never know. Pipson live, my friend. Hey, Tommy. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Aquino. Welcome, sir. Welcome back, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Watching from the Philippines. Nice. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. It's amazing that you guys are already watching. It's 44 people in the first minute, guys. I don't know what to say. I think it's amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. Let me know if you guys ended the day green yesterday. We ended the day green pretty good yesterday, so that's nice. We made a good position yesterday. I need to adjust something. Give me 1 second. Need to make sure everything is correct. I need to put on the copy trading. Give me 1 sec. Alright, here we go. Got the copy trading in place. Put it back where it belongs. Come on, baby. Do it for me. Alright, thank you. Alright, like this. Alright, nice. We're buying it up already. As you can see here on the 6 o'clock. Let's see what happens here, though. But today is another day. And the red, the green, end of the day red. That's part of the game, bro. It happens. The live stream is doing its work. Yeah, we got 43 people watching already in the beginning of the live stream. If you guys enjoy the live stream, make sure to smash up the like and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified on whenever I go live on YouTube. Currently, I'm looking for potential long setups here. We have to see whether or not this is going to play out. I'm looking at the continuation to the downside here for a little bit on the VIX, back towards midnight open. That's the overall idea here for me, personally. We're going to see whether or not this is the case. Let's say they actually sink it all the way down and they do not give us an entry. We could also look for the shorts, right? We just look for the short continuation play. Friday sell-off on NQ, cheap to buy. Yeah, I think it gives us a potential entry to the upside here. Sadly, I missed the entry for the longs earlier in the day. Yeah, the nice breaker block on the 3 minute that was formed with the new hourly open. This was a really nice setup for the longs right here. I wasn't present to buy this one. Otherwise, if I was behind the PC, I probably would have gone live to buy it. Easy to say afterwards, of course. You guys know it. Everyone is a legend on hindsight. Hello from Germany, Tony. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Max, welcome back to the live stream, bro. Hope you're doing all right. The 1 hour Dixie looks kind of bullish to me. What do you think? Yeah, it looks bullish. Yeah, I was looking at this. So you have a break below current day low into the fair value gap with a it looks like a sweep for buy potential here, meaning that you could sell the gold basically, right? But it's a bit like gold has been really tricky lately. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a bit like it's moving up, down, up, down. It's not really doing anything. And then when it moves out of nowhere, and this is not my type of market, you know, I like fluent markets. Like with yesterday, the way on how we traded yesterday, guys, was amazing. That was amazing. That's how I like to trade. You know, you trade the top wicks of creations and stuff like that. That's amazing. That's how it's supposed to be like. What do you think about gold today? Gold, it's depending on DXY. If the DXY wants to keep pushing higher like it's currently doing, you have a sweep of liquidity of the current day low. Clear low set in, you could say. If they re-break above current day high and they start delivering bullish, I would say there's a big chance that we're going to sell off on gold, meaning that we're going to go to the downside. We also have to, of course, look at the oil, and you can see that oil is giving the same scenario here, right? So if you look at the higher time frame perspective, let's say we look at the current chart on the left hand side, you can see that price hovering, right? You have a simple power of 3 formation here on oil. So you have accumulation, manipulation, break above, retest, continuation, right? Meaning that this looks like it wants to really go higher and seek back towards previous day highs on oil. And if that happens, there's a big chance that we're going to continue to the downside here on gold, and we're going to seek towards previous day low, right? So I would say that the shorts potential are the best currently at this moment for gold. It's a bit of a tricky one though. It's a bit of a tricky one. But that's for me personally. I would say that gold is going to go to the downside, depending on DXY and oil here. Let's see what we have here on MNQ though, because MNQ is moving higher at the moment. It's not, okay, I wouldn't say it's, so you have a sweep of liquidity, then a break above higher, and you have a breaker block on the 1 minute, right here. But yeah, trading it on the 1 minute is a bit of an iffy situation. We're gonna see what happens here. We also have some resting liquidity down here on the 1 minute. Break, you have the breaker block, continuation, now you're breaking above this high as well, so this turns into a higher time frame breaker. Let's see, yeah, on the 5 minute. Yeah, let's have a look here, guys. Let's see what happens here. I think the longs could definitely be a potential scenario here. Question is how far are we gonna reach up? So we're trying to flip the 8 hour candle, as you guys can see. So if you look from the 8 hour perspective, it's good to look at this, right? Look on the left hand side on my chart. You can see that we opened the 8 hour candle, moved it higher, accumulated around the open, set it off. So you have your manipulation down, you could say. Price coming back above, flipping, go higher. This could be the ideal scenario here, right? Question is, how do we get involved and where do we put our stop loss? Is the big question right now. That's the big question. Do you use VIP retracement to entry? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do use it, for sure. Alright, let's see what happens here. If they re-break below 6 and then break above it, that would be ideal. Then I'm even more confident in the setup. We are respecting the 1 minute breaker block pretty drastically here, though. Let's have a look here, guys. Breaking higher. How do we get involved here is the question. How do we get involved? If I got involved here, I put my stop here and I need to target all the way. That's not gonna happen. Let's see if this is an option. This would be an option. So we break above. Let's see. We gotta wait for a minute here. I'm gonna see what happens here. All indexes are down. Seems a pullback up possibilities. Yeah, I agree, guys. We got 60 people watching already. Hope you guys are doing all right. Make sure to smash up the likes if you enjoy the live streams. We're gonna have a little chill session today. We're selling off pretty heavily here on the VIX to the downside. I'm anticipating it back towards midnight open. Monthly open is also a level that we have to keep in mind of course. But the overall idea for me would be to come back to midnight for the VIX here. This means that we could have some alignment here, and we look for the continuation play back to midnight for the Nasdaq as well. I'm gonna see what happens though. I would like to see them trade below 6 again before I'm looking for the longs here. That would be the ideal scenario. We got someone is selling on NQ. Bro, take a small size and jump on the pullback. No, I appreciate the idea though. I'm just gonna wait for the right entry model. All right, we see that oil is actually pushing higher pretty drastically here. This is looking nice for oil. This means that you would say that that gold is gonna sell off. Good morning, Clayton, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Good morning, Thomas. How are you doing today? Sanda, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Let me know in the chat. For the guys that tuned in, let me know how you're doing today. Let me know where you're from if you've never been here before. We're trading live on a day-to-day basis. Today we're looking for short pullbacks on MNQ to the upside, and we're looking for potential shorts here on gold. But gold's not really doing anything, guys. Gold is not really doing anything. We're gonna see whether or not it's gonna do anything for us. And today we do not have any major news as well, so it's gonna be a low balling stream. Red Fox, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, good. I already lost $100. Lost. I'm waiting for the recovery. It's okay, bro. Losing money. The only way to make money in trading is by losing money, right? Like, you have to put on money to make money. You can't always win, guys. You can't always win. You know that. We told it yesterday. Yesterday we had an amazing trade, and of course you can be happy about making good trades, but it's all part of the game, guys. Making money and losing money. Morton, hope you're doing all right, my friend. Welcome back to the live stream, bro. As usual, as per usual. You're always here. You're a legend. All right, let's see how they close this for the new 15-minute candle here. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. It's looking like a crazy closure here. If they close it this bullish, a pullback back into 2 o'clock would be an entry for me with a stop below current 6-hour low. If they close it like this. And then I would target it back towards midnight open like this, right? So we're gonna wait and see if this is the case. Then I would enter 2 here and potentially lower more, but it depends. We're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna see what happens here. Cam Jam, hey Thomas, my friend, hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. Let's have a look here, guys. All right, so I'm putting a buy limit below, and I'm waiting for them to retest back into 2 o'clock here. 2 o'clock's right here. So yeah, we have a buy limit set. Stop loss would be below current 6-hour low. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens here, guys. We're gonna see what happens here. Let's see if they want to give us the entry is the big question, of course. And we will be looking to trade it back towards midnight open. Let me see. If it allows me to select it. All right, here you go. So we'll be looking to trade it back. Let's see if they want to give us the entry though. Let's see if they want to give us the entry here. If not, then we could also look for the shorts later on. But let's see, we're looking for the continuation play here, guys. Raheem, hope you're doing all right, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see. And yeah, let's see what happens here on gold. If we can get a potential short set up here or not. Yeah, we're breaking higher pretty aggressively here. Let's hope we can get an entry. If not, then yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just trying to trade the short-term pullback higher, guys. Overall, my target would be to the downside, of course. That's my overall target here. We'll see whether or not this is going to play out. Nice music, guys. Nice music. Nice music. It's a pretty heavy V-shaped recovery, you could say. The V-shaped recovery. Pullback continuation would be nice. 83 people watching, 25 likes. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to hit the hit the like button like you never done before to support the live stream. That would be highly appreciated. We go live on a day-to-day basis. For the guys that don't know me already, I'm Thomas. I've been live trading in the past a lot, and I've been trading for over 6 years now. And I'm telling you it every day, but I'm legit starting to lose hair. You guys see it? It becomes bigger every single day from my feeling. Like, it looks bigger because of the lighting, of course. Like, it's not that crazy. But it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's not good. I'm just a regular guy trying to make it work in trading, guys. I'm just a regular guy trying to make it work. Since it's a pullback key support level, it will not continue upwards. Well, the thing is, I want to see it pull back into 2 o'clock. Because if it does that, it tries to break back below 8 o'clock, the 8-hour open, right? And from here, I would like to see it gain support to go higher. You see what I mean? So that's the idea what I got here for now. That's the ideology that we have here. And I don't want to see it break through 6 o'clock low, because if they break 6 o'clock low, they're re-breaking the delivery down, and I would expect it to go lower. Doesn't mean I can't buy it lower, but I'm expecting them to respect 2 and use that as buying pressure to go back towards midnight. That would be the idea here, right? That would be the idea here. Oh, but the 6 o'clock low is way lower, by the way. It's right here. So that's the idea. You see what I mean? So that's what we're looking for at the moment. And then we're looking towards trading it back towards midnight open. But we're going to go for like a 2-hour trade. Maybe a 1.5, depending on how it moves here. We're going to see what happens here, though. Overall, the trend is down, guys, right? You have to remember that. Overall, the trend is to the downside. So it's a bit of a dangerous position to take. So make sure to manage your risk correctly. All right, we got tapped in here. Let's see what happens. I'm lowering size by 1, I guess. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm lowering my size by 1. I don't want to risk 270 on this position. I want to have some more bullets for later on. So I'm lowering my size by 1. Let's see. Alright. Let's see what happens here, though. Let's see what happens here. We are tagged into the position. They're trading into 2 o'clock right now. Let's see if they want to break through here. We need the VIX also to continue selling off to the downside here. For this to be a good position. Because the overall target for me would be this high for the VIX, right? So this high would be the target for me for the VIX, but I feel like they want to come back to midnight open before that happens. But I might be wrong, guys. I might be wrong. We have to see what happens here. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if they want to break through. If we break through this high again on the Nasdaq, I would go to break even. We're currently trying to break through 2 o'clock open, as you guys can see. Let's see. We need some delivery through here to the downside on the VIX. And we need some delivery up here from the Nasdaq. If that doesn't occur, I will probably cut the trade short. I need some real buying pressure from 2 here for me to be satisfied with this position. So let's see. Let's see if they want to buy it through here or not. Got a new 20-minute that just opened up. Closed pretty bullish, you could say. So that's looking favorable. But we do need some buying pressure here, guys. I'm long on the Nasdaq since 28,400. Oh, nice. You're already long from all the way down here. 28. Oh, so you're trading CFD, I guess. All right, we're not getting any buying pressure whatsoever. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. If they don't want to do it, I have to cut the trade short because we're in the top of the range here for 6. All right. All right, I'm cutting it short here, guys. We gave it a try for 2 o'clock. It didn't work. So it is what it is. We lost, I think, 50 bucks. Yeah, that's all right. So yeah, we're gonna wait and see what happens here. I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. If they didn't want to break through this level, there's a big chance they're gonna come and rise back up, as you guys can see here now. So we tried to trade the continuation play higher, but I feel like this might not be the right move. And it might be just the short continuation play. So we're taking this one as it is. 50 bucks, whatever. I'm loving how you trade. Usually people take too big of a position. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do, bro. I don't really like that. I like to cut my trade shorts whenever I feel... If I feel like I'm wrong, I just accept it as it is, right? Need to... Can't do anything about it. It might just pull all the way back up here. But we're trading in the top of 6. Normally I would say I need to trade and enter below 6 o'clock, right? I don't want to just... randomly enter trades. I feel like this one it would have been a good position if 2 o'clock got respected as I was anticipating, but it's not, right? Like we're breaking through 2 like it's nothing. So I just have to accept it as it is. Seems like targeting previous monthly low. Yeah, I agree. The whole reason for the long position here, guys, it's just for the pullback into midnight, right? Because there's an inefficient candle on the VIX here, right? To the downside, you have no bottom wick, as you guys can see. So I anticipated it to go there. It still could go there. Maybe we should just wait for the short opportunity here instead of trying to long it back against what the trend is currently telling us. Might be a better idea. Let's see though. Gold's not really doing anything. DXY is breaking out and oil is also breaking out, which is interesting. All right, we tapped the low here, trying to break it higher again on the Nasdaq. Interesting. We went back into the breaker block here, guys. What's the relevance of the VIX? So the VIX is used as a fear index for a lot of people, but it's the opening and the closing of positions in the market, and it's the volatility measurement, and that is a negative correlator for the Nasdaq. If you want some more information regarding the VIX, I'll send you a link in the chat right now. It's an article where you can read everything regarding the VIX. I would advise you to read it, so have a bit of an understanding, but I use it mostly for technical purposes. It works really good for me when it comes to technicals. So yeah, it does the trick. It does the trick. All right, let's have a clean chart here, and let's see what happens. What's your view on gold? Yeah, for gold, for me currently at the moment, I would prefer shorts. But it mostly has to do with how the dollar is currently breaking out and oil is breaking out to the upside. The structure itself on gold is not so favorable, personally. I don't really think it looks that clean at all. But yeah, that's what I'm currently looking for personally. Shorts on gold. We got 95 people watching. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash up the likes. That would be highly appreciated. Alright, so what happened here? So if we're looking at the Nasdaq in a bearish sentiment instead of a bullish sentiment, what we just had, let's remove everything. If we're looking at it from a bearish sentiment, we can see that we just took this low resistance liquidity and we tap back into the bearish for value gap, and we're selling it off from here right now. So maybe this is the sign to look for shorts, but I'm still a bit contemplating, to be honest. Let's see, we're breaking out pretty drastically here for the dollar. And gold is not really following through. Oil is also breaking out. Interesting market today, guys. It's of course a Freaky Friday. You guys have to understand that. Friday is always a little bit tricky. I've noticed, at least for me personally. How's your week been overall? Good, bro. It's been good. We have one loss on... we had 2 losses on Tuesday. Then I had 1 loss on Wednesday. And then I had 1 big win on yesterday, on Thursday. But we had 4 break-evens on Wednesday. 4 break-evens and 1 loss. Which was pretty upsetting. But overall, it's been a good week so far. I gotta be honest with you, if I'm looking back at the price action, I think the only day that was actually favorable in movement, around 6 for the times that we're trading, was yesterday, right? Like when it comes to the other days, it was just accumulating because of the news. Alright, we're breaking higher here. So for the ones that are still in this position, let's see for you if this is gonna play out. I'm no longer in, of course. Could have been the entry from the breaker block, but it's not looking all too nice at the moment. Let's see what gold's gonna do for us. Gold rated current 6-hour high. Still, it's a 1-minute chart. Look how ugly this looks, by the way, on the 1 minute. Yeah, they rate of the current hourly high and then sink it to the downside. But yeah, I see also the stacked highs up top of right here, the stacked highs. You could call it tweezer tops, right? These might be liquidity for the actual move to the downside. Let's see though. And we're moving higher drastically here, guys. We're moving higher. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Got a new half an hour coming in 1 minute from now. Gonna see what happens. So this would have been our original position. We would have been still in actually, with the target back towards midnight open. But I cut it short. It is what it is. The VIX is also regathering its strength to the downside. Maybe I got spooked out of the position, but I don't think so. I think the entry overall isn't ideal to enter here. I would like to enter lower, but I don't think it's gonna give us to us. I don't think that's gonna happen. So let's see whether or not this is gonna do something. So let's see, we traded back into the London Open for gold and we're selling off from 6 at the moment. We can see that both DXY and oil are rising pretty drastically here right now. Stop loss May to law for this market. What do you mean, bro? Yeah, well, yeah, if I need to enter with 1 micro and I use already $130 for just 1 micro contract, it's a bit of a tough situation to be in, you know? Needing to use a 60-point stop. Using a 60-point stop is kind of... It's not really my idea of trading. I would like to use a little bit of a smaller stop loss here. So let's see what happened here. So you have the open and high and close back into 50%, breaking higher. Nice music, by the way. Really nice. Chilling. We got 105 people watching already. I don't know what to say. You guys are legends. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed the live streams, guys, make sure to smash up the likes. That would be highly, highly appreciated. That would be highly appreciated. Let's see what we have here for today, though. I'm still preferring the longs at the moment. I just don't know how to get involved at this current stage. Shadow, I'm doing fine, my friend. Thank you. Raymond, welcome to the live stream, bro. Call sign, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Hello, singing traders. Yes, you're right. That's amazing. The singing traders, bro. The singing traders. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here, though. We got a small pullback here on the 30-minute time frame at the moment. Is this the pullback for the continuation play again? Am I willing to risk it from here is the question. The VIX is selling off even further again. No top wick on the current 30-minute candle. What's ES doing? ES is breaking out pretty drastically here. Let's see. And we also still have a 5. Okay, this one does have a bottom wick. Can I appreciate your stream with another like for my second YouTube account? Is that allowed? I think so. I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort that you're putting into liking the stream. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. I truly appreciate that. I'm more in the chill vibe today, guys. Normally I'm like really active, but today I'm a little bit slower. A little bit more relaxed. Hope you guys don't mind, you know, a little bit more relaxed. So just gonna see what happens here. Just gonna see what happens here. All right, we see that this current 5 is breaking out pretty drastically. Let's see. Selling off to the downside. Smoke some good herbs. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. So you have a retrace on a 20-minute candle for the break continuation higher. What are we gonna do here is the question. Got some relative equal highs resting above. See, so something like this could be a potential entry with our stop below the previous 5-minute low, targeting towards the relative equal highs resting above. This could be a 1-minute play. All right, I'm willing to give this a try here, guys. This is on the 1 minute. Understand that the 1 minute is a bit tricky sometimes, but I'm willing to give this a try. If the 5-minute comes back down, then I'm willing to give this a try back to those highs above. But it doesn't seem like it wants to do it. And if we're selling back into that level that I've marked out here, then we have to wait. Waiting for the potential reversal play. Break and retest. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now. So I'm looking for the retest to the downside here on the current 5-minute candle. As you guys can see here, the structure on the 1 minute is pretty good, but it doesn't seem like it wants to give it to us. We'll see. We'll see. This is on the 1 minute time frame, by the way, guys. So make sure to manage your risk if you want to get involved on this position. 1 minute's also a little bit tricky always. Gold is still not looking favorable, even though we're breaking out pretty heavily here for the DXY and for oil. Hey Wes, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash up the like. So we got a buy limit set, guys. The stop would be below the previous 5-minute low as it retraced down and then it push continuate higher. So I do like that for a potential stop loss. But it doesn't seem like it wants to give us the entry here, and it instantly moves higher. The target is these stacked up highs. If they take that out, then yeah, then the target would be gone. The original entry wouldn't be that bad after all, looking at it now, right? It wouldn't be that bad after all. The one that we had before, but we cut it loose. This wouldn't be that bad after all, actually. It's always easy to say afterwards, guys. It's always easy to say afterwards. Traders already chasing the longs. Pullbacks are short-lived. 1 to 2 bear candles. Yeah. You mean that I'm chasing the long? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right, my friend. We got a new 20-minute candle coming in 3 minutes from now. If the new 20-minute delivers to the downside, we could get involved on the bottom wick. Oh, the participant. Oh, like so. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. We'll have to see what happens here, though, guys. We got a new 20-minute in 2 minutes from now. Let's see what ES is doing. So we're targeting for this high for ES. Your trade idea is valid. Nice. Let's hope it plays out. Let's hope it plays out. You never know. Alright, let's see what happens here, guys. If they want to come back down, yes or no, before they're moving higher. We got 2 more minutes for the new 20-minute. The new 20-minute candle could do it for us. The last one for the hour. If we're looking at the hourly candle currently at the moment, what we're trying to chase is back into this, what we're trying to trade is back into this fair value gap and take out that high. So that's the current idea here. That's the current idea. Oh, that was not the idea. Move that back. All right, let's see. So we're trying to trade the continuation play here. Manage your capital precisely here, guys. Manage your capital precisely. We're probably not even risking, what is this, 10 points. We're risking like 50 to 60 bucks on this position. So it's nothing at all. If they give us the entry, of course. Overall, I'm still preferring shorts, guys. I'm still preferring shorts. I have something marked out on the VIX as well. So keep that in mind. I have it marked out on the VIX. If they come back into this level, my trade idea would be invalid because it's a non-bottom wick here on the 5. And that's the overall target idea for the continuation play towards these highs now, right? But let's hope we're going to get the bottom wick set in for the 20 here in a couple of seconds before they take the high. If they take the high beforehand, we just have to wait and see. Seems like they might take it. We'll see. We're not there yet on the VIX. 20 seconds for the new 20-minute candle. It feels like they're going to take it beforehand. It is what it is. Part of the game. Yeah, it keeps pushing, yeah. Yeah, looking back at it now, this wouldn't be that bad of a trade idea after all. From the 2 o'clock open for the continuation push higher. Alright, it wouldn't be that bad of a trade idea after all. Good 12 p.m. everyone. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing alright. Welcome back to the live stream. Glad to see you tuning in. Yeah, let's see if they want to give the bottom wick all the way down here. I don't think it's gonna happen. But you never know. You never know. You never know. You never really know, do you? That's the beauty about trading, guys. Where would you target? So the target for now would be 825, but the ultimate target would be back towards midnight. But if we're looking at ES is already closing in on the midnight price, right? So we have to wait and see whether or not this is going to be aligned. It doesn't seem like it. And we also have to look at the VIX, because when the VIX tells me that it's over, that's the moment I would be looking for the short continuation play, as we do not have a top wick on the VIX, right? So I think this is a pullback. All right, we're breaking through on the VIX and we're taking the highs on the Nasdaq. So the trade is no longer going to be valid for me. So I have to remove the frog sound. I have to remove the limit here. It is what it is, part of the game. So we're down 48 bucks at the moment. Could have been up a little bit, but it's what it is. You know, part of the game. We got spooked out of the position here, guys, for the longs. We got spooked out. What's that sound? That's a frog, bro. Hello, Thomas. Greetings from Spain. That's a sound. That's my alert system, bro. I have an alert system set up, so I know I know when it hits certain levels. You know, that's why I use it. That's why I use it. In TradingView, yeah, in TradingView, yeah. You can put an alert down, and then you decide whatever you put the price, right? And you can also add the sound to it, right? So right now you have notifications, and then you have the sound, and I have the bullfrog. But you can also use the wheel. You can use thunder, the rooster. The rooster actually scared the heck out of me last time, so that's why we changed it to the bullfrog. If you have multiple, yeah, you also have nice, but we're using the bullfrog. We're using the bullfrog. I like the chicken. Yeah, no, the chicken scared the heck out of me last time, so we're not gonna use the chicken anymore. The chicken actually scared the heck out of me. The banjo goes hard. The banjo, because it does the magic. Would you say TradingView is a good investment? Yeah, for sure. If you're comparing it to MT5, 100%. MT5 is like a really old platform in comparison to TradingView. You would enjoy TradingView because you can move wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. TradingView is amazing. TradingView is amazing, but for trading purposes, so for executing positions, I would say MT5 is better, because MT5 it seems like it's lacking a little bit more, less. So less delay when it comes to executing and stuff. When I execute on TradingView with brokers, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. We got 100 people watching. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash up the likes. That would be highly appreciated. Highly appreciate it. For gold, for the guys that are tuning in purely for gold at the moment is nothing to trade for me. It's not going anywhere. I would be preferring the shorts based on what the DXY is doing. The DXY is the dollar, by the way, and we're contradicting the dollar against gold, right? And also oil is pushing higher, so I'll be looking for shorts, but it's not happening at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. It might also want to buy higher. Hello, Kelly. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, and we actually had a long position executed on the Nasdaq. We got spooked out of the position, or I got spooked out of the position. This was my original position. I was just not really happy with the entry overall, so that was my mistake. But yeah, it is what it is. Good morning, Roma. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome back to the live stream, bro. Welcome back to the live stream. Yo, Thomas, looking good. CDP, I appreciate that, my friend. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Thomas, where are you from? I'm from Amsterdam. Close to Amsterdam, the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Got 110 people watching. You guys are amazing. Did you have a runner going still yesterday? No, yeah. So we had a runner going yesterday. So yesterday, guys, we took the shorts from up here. So we shorted it right here. Shorted it all the way down. And I took it out. I took the runner out right here. So we had a pretty nice move. I think it was like 100 points. Yeah, like 100 something points. We took it yesterday out of the market, so that's nice. So that was really nice. Yeah, let's see if we can break through further here on oil to the upside, meaning that I would like to see gold go down, but gold is not doing anything. Shall we buy and queue from here? I don't think it's a favorable location to buy it from. You could buy it, but you have to have a better stop, right? So your stop is going to be pretty massive. Unless you manage to catch like a bottom wick or something like that. But then again, where are you going to put your stop? Because I executed it here. With my stop here, below current 6-hour low. And I wasn't pleased with this entry even, right? So I took it out, and it would have been a nice trade for now, right? But I wasn't happy with the entry. So I don't know, my friend. We just tapped the monthly open here for the VIX. Let's see what happens if they want to break through the monthly open and go to midnight, or they actually want to start buying higher from here and go back to this high. This is the overall target for me. This is a really key level here for the VIX. Are you using a Propfirm? Yeah, I'm using Lucid right now, bro. I'm using Lucid right now. We're halfway past on this account. As you guys can see, we're almost halfway. We're down 48 now, so we're at 1,400 bucks. Traded it live, mostly. Like I think I had like 2 positions off stream, but most of them are on stream. I also live in Spain now. Nice. Spain is amazing, bro. That's nice. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. We got 150 people watching. Hope you guys are doing all right. If I can raise my 10 USD to 55 up, I'll buy a prop. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Don't try to full port the $10 though. Don't try to full port it. So for the guys that just tuned in, that would never be here before, where are you guys from? Let me know in the chat. Where are you guys from? What are you guys trading? Are you guys looking for shorts? Are you guys looking for longs? What's the reason for your entries? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you're looking for. What's the size Lucid account? I have 250k accounts that I'm copy trading right now. Melbourne, Australia. Welcome, Timbo. Nice. I know someone from Melbourne. North Korea. Okay, welcome. I low-key think this is going to the 15-minute FEG. Yeah, I believe so too, bro. I do think so too. I do think so too. We're gonna see what the next hour does here. Maybe we can get involved on the next hourly candle for the continuation play. If it wants to come down and then go higher. Where do you live in Amsterdam? I live close to Amsterdam. I don't live in Amsterdam. Luckily, I'm happy that I don't live there. But I used to live in Eindhoven. For the guys that are Dutch fellas, I'm from Eindhoven originally. Eindhoven de gekste, je weet het, hè? I had a long-lasting friend from Utrecht about 10 years ago. You people are so understanding and amazing. Love your country. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you. I've heard it before. A lot of people, they say they like Dutch people because they're really logical and straight to the point. And a lot of Dutch people say they don't like other Dutch people because they have no sympathy. But that's just Dutch people, guys. I bought some SpaceX below IPO price this morning. Do you think SpaceX is worth holding? Depends. If you look at SpaceX is built up out of multiple companies, right? And the AI side of SpaceX is not doing really well. It's costing the company a lot of money. So whether or not that's gonna actually become successful is the big question. I'll send you a video that you can watch if you want to have some more insight for the SpaceX IPO. Give me 1 second, my friend. Give me 1 second. I'll share it with you. All right, here you go.
So we're living in a...
So this is a channel that I watch a lot, guys, for informational purposes only. But make sure if you're invested or you have a 401. For the guys that don't know what a 401 is, it's like a pension fund scenario for most of the Americans. Make sure to watch this so you have a bit of an understanding here what's currently happening. Yeah, you know, make sure to yeah, watch the video. It would be my non-financial advice. Go PSV. Yes. What's wrong with living in Amsterdam? Well, Amsterdam is really busy, bro. A lot of tourists, a lot of criminality in Amsterdam in comparison to other places in the Netherlands. So that's why I'm like, I don't really like Amsterdam, and it's really busy as well. It's really busy. You can't drive with a car. You're not allowed to go into the city with a car in multiple places anymore. It's not ideal. DXY melting. DXY is not melting, my friend. It's not melting. It's actually shooting through the sky at the moment. Gold is melting, so it's reacting to it. We're also having some buying pressure here on oil. I mean for scalping. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. I heard about it, drug criminality. Yeah, that's being more common here in Amsterdam a lot. A lot of drugs, a lot of criminality, a lot of yeah, just not nice stuff. And the candles, they look nice, guys, but in the summer they can smell in some locations. You need to understand. You get the candle smell. You need to enjoy it. I live in Hilversum. Let's meet sometime. Sounds good. Let's do it for sure. In the future, I was planning on meeting multiple guys from the live stream. I've noticed some more other guys that are also in the Netherlands. For the guys that are actively watching, make sure to smash up the like and press a W in the chat if you're still here. And for the guys that are wondering on how I actually trade the market on a continuous basis, I have a free video for you guys that you can watch on YouTube. It's only only a 10-minute video, so it's not taking a lot of your time. But I think it might be beneficial for the guys that watched the video already. Let me know in the chat if you think it's a beneficial video, and yeah, let me know in the chat if you think it's a good video, so the guys in the chat know that it's a good video to watch. So what it's about, it's time frame synchronization. What this actually initially means is that you're gonna combine all the time frames together in synchronization, just like the word it says, right? And you're synchronizing the time frames, meaning that you understand that when you're trading a 1-minute time frame, you understand where you are on the 4-hour, and this means you can actually make the best right decisions at the right location in price, right? Meaning that the likelihood of your edge playing out better is going to be higher. All right, let's see. So for the guys that want to see it, the video link is in the chat. It's an unlisted video, so it's not on my YouTube channel. If you want to watch it, you have to watch it through the link. All right, we have 5 more minutes for the new hour. Let's see what the new hour is going to do for us. We're just accumulating at the moment. Let's hope it's going to give us something. That would be nice. I'm going to remove everything for a second here and just look at the naked chart on the hourly. Does this want to continue to the downside, or is this going to be the play for the upside from the monthly open is the question, right? That's the question that we have in the mind. Let's see what the hourly is telling us. Yeah, I would still like to prefer it come back towards midnight open. That would be ideal. But let's see though. Let's see what's going to happen here, guys. What does the RSI say? What do you mean? What does the RSI say? I do not have a RSI on my chart. I can put it on there. The RSI says that we're heavily oversold. So for the guys that are wondering, something I've been using in the past a lot. I've not been using it a lot now, but something you could use the RSI for, and I'm going to show you guys, is you can use the RSI in relationship to the creation of the candle. What I mean by that is, let's say you put the opening of the chart. Okay, we're crossing higher. I don't know what just happened there, but let's say you put the Oh, I had an alert set, I remember. Let's say you draw the open of the price, right, to the downside, and you have the RSI, of course, here as well, right? Meaning that you have it like this. You can now see that in relationship to the open of the day, right here, we've only been trading to the downside from it. We never traded up, meaning that once we trade up, we're rebalancing price in relationship to the RSI, the overbought and oversold value of the market. Does that make sense? Press the one in the chat. Oh, is my face in the way? Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All right. So let's say you put the RSI on the chart, all right, and you use the opening of the day. That's your opening of the daily candle. That's where price started the auction, right? And you use the RSI and you draw the exact line in relationship to it. You can see that this is your opening of the day, right? This is where price opened up. And in relationship to the open, we only been trading below, meaning we always been trading in oversold territories, all right? If they now manage to trade it all the way back up and we get in overbought territories, we can see that price is being rebalanced, right? Meaning that we can then look for the short continuation play in relationship to the candle, right? And in relationship to the RSI. So instead of using just the RSI for overbought and oversold, you're using it in alignment with the candlestick. Does that make sense? And this is a really valuable tool, guys. The RSI is a lagging indicator, but if you use it correctly, meaning you use it in relationship to the candle itself, to the candle creation, it can be really valuable, right? It can be really, really valuable. But you have to use it correctly, though. Like if you don't use it correctly, it's just a lagging indicator and it's not going to provide you any value at all. What did it say yesterday? What do you mean? What do you mean, Burke? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, my friend. What do you mean? All right, we're selling it off here on the Nasdaq. And we're selling it off here on gold as well. Dollar is still rising higher. Oil retested 6 o'clock and is rising higher. If you take a short here, what's your TP? So you're basically saying you're in a short, and you're asking me where you should take profit. Is that what you're saying? That's okay though. It's not a problem. I would say the monthly low, if they want to continue the selling pressure, the monthly low would be the target, right? That would be for me the ideal situation. For me, that would be the ideal situation. Yep, I already took profit earlier during London. Now I just want a bonus. I don't want to overstay my welcome. Hey, I like that. I like the way on how you articulated that, bro. I like that a lot. That's actually that's nice. That's nice. But for me personally, if I would look for the shorts, I would look for it to go back to the monthly low. But I question whether or not it's going to happen from here or it's going to happen a little bit higher. That's what I'm currently looking at. I would like to see it happen a little bit higher, but I don't know precisely. This also seemed like stack liquidity. Fridays is also always a little bit tricky, you know? Something could just occur and price moves all the way back higher, you know? All right, here we go. We have the new hourly open. Let's see what the new hourly open is going to do for us. Pulling back pretty heavily here. Let's see what happens. We tapped the monthly open for the VIX. The question is this going to be the push momentum to the upside? That's the big question at the moment. If you're looking at it from a higher time frame perspective, what happened? Price is trading, we trade up, we trade down, trade up, rate the current week low, break above monthly open, retest higher. It would be nice to see the retest continuation play higher here for the VIX, meaning that this could be a potential sell point for MNQ. Let's see though. We have a bearish divergence. Oh, I just did something. We have a bearish divergence here when it comes to MNQ and when it comes to ES. Welcome to the live stream. I just missed whoever subscribed. My apologies. I was too focused on the chart. Who just subscribed? Let me know in the chat. Sorry, I completely missed it. I was too focused in on the chart. In the span of 10 minutes, purchased level 2 data from IB, saw pretty useless in fast dynamic market and unsubscribed. If anyone's curious like me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, level 2 data can be really useful. I've been looking into it myself, actually. I've been looking into it myself, but I think it depends on how you utilize it, right? Hey, Roa, my friend. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing all right. I've been looking into level 2 data myself, but I would use it in a relationship to the creation of the candle, right? So let's say we have the open, and I see that there's clear absorption of sellers here, right? And buyers are taking control. It would confirm the bottom wick for the continuation play. All right, so I would use it to call out tops and bottoms, basically, when it comes to like having level 2 data. That would be, for me, the ideal situation, you know? Today can be a red Friday as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, my friend, for sure. The question is, where do you get involved, right? What are the areas of price where you want to get involved from? We could get involved from here, but I do need a good confirmation for the shorts. Because I think this might be drawn liquidity still. And then we can go higher from midnight, and then we look for the shorts. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because when it came to our entry, so we had 6 pushing down, 6 creating a high. We're coming back into 2 o'clock. We enter from 2. We got spooked out. I got spooked out of the position, so I took it out with a small drawdown instead of holding on to it. Overall, when I'm looking back at it, maybe I shouldn't even have an entry here, to be honest. I don't think this is a favorable entry to, like generally speaking, I don't think this is really favorable, because it's a tough one, you know, it's a really tough one, because the most ideal stop loss what you would have if you're trading the 2 o'clock cycle would be below the 2 o'clock low, but the 2 o'clock low is way too far below. For me, interactive brokers gives you only 10 points deep. My strategy is to follow the trade volume. Oh, only 10 points. Okay, yeah. I see. Yeah. No, when I'm talking about level 2 data, I'm talking about order flow, heat map, and all that type of stuff. What I would be using personally. All right, we're selling it off pretty drastically here for the hourly perspective. Let's see if this wants to be the valid break to the downside here. Let's have a look here on the VIX. I'm willing to give this a shot here, guys. Looking at how it's being created. Make sure to manage your risk, though. Make sure to manage your risk. But I'm willing to give this a shot to the downside if they retest the hourly open. And then seek it lower with the stop above the current hourly high. Right? So I'm willing to give this a shot. We also have a bearish divergence with ES. So yeah, make sure to manage your own risk, though. Make sure to manage your own risk. And don't make any foolish decisions if you don't want to make them. Because we have a bearish divergence, as you guys can see, right? On the higher time frame perspective, right here. From this high to this high, right here. As you guys can see. Oh, no, we do not. Yeah, we do have. Yeah, oh, yeah, we do have one. Yeah, we do have it. So I was a bit confused. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw it. And we went back into the monthly open for the VIX. And I like that, you know, I like the fact that we went into the monthly open. So I do see some potential for a move higher. I just removed all the indicators from this chart. I don't know why. So I have to put those on again. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I need to put this one off. All right, here we go. All right. So yeah, we got a sell limit placed. Oh, you got the 250k combine, Roa. That's amazing, bro. Let me know how it goes for you, man. That's amazing. I'm short gold now. Yeah, let's see what gold does here, indeed. I personally do not see a favorable entry for now. Maybe if you had the top wick on gold, that would have been that would be really nice. That would be really nice. We just opened a new 5-minute candle. Let's see what happens here, guys. Let's see if we're gonna get tagged in here. That would be nice. They're not gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna enter here. And we're gonna put our stop above the current hourly high. Oh, put this a little bit lower. Alright. And our target is gonna be back to the downside. Let's see if this wants to play it to the downside here for us. And let's see if they want to flip and break through. If they come back towards 2 o'clock, we do have to move it to break even here. So let's see. That would be below this low. Let's see if they want to sink it here. The VIX is moving higher, so that's good. The target for me would be the current 6-hour open at 8.12. That would be right here. All right, let's see. They could still reach back into the open before they go. So I'm giving it some breathing room. If they flip this 5, that would be ideal though. That would be really nice if this happens. We have a good stop loss in place. So I'm pretty happy with overall how the position looks here. Let's see if this wants to do it for us though. Got some good shorting potential coming in here. Oh, target is right here. Okay. Let's see if this wants to do it. 2 o'clock would be the major point first. If they come into 2 o'clock and they respect it, then this might be an invalidated trade. Because if they then flip 7, that would not be ideal for us, right? So we have to make sure that that doesn't occur. All right, we're breaking into 2 o'clock. I'll have to move my stop to break even now. So let's hope this doesn't come back up. We also broke through that low, so we're flipping the 5-minute candle bearish. If this happens, we would be in the top of the current 5, which would be ideal. But yeah, let's hope so. It's moving back higher again though. Let's see if they can respect the previous 5-minute low and just start sinking it lower from here. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Got some good shorting momentum coming in. If we're looking at the VIX actually is respecting, like we mentioned, the monthly open. So that's good. You can see that happening here. It's looking good for now, that's for sure. It's looking good for now. Let's make sure that, okay, we're targeting 6 o'clock. Oh, it's a little bit higher. All right, let's target it right towards that low. That will be all right. Just before 6 o'clock. Let's see if they want to give it to us though. Let's see. I need to also make sure the target is sensible based on the VIX here. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're taking out a no bottom, no top wick now on the VIX. We have to see what happens here. ES is still falling through, so that's nice. I need some push momentum still here on the VIX. I don't want to see them reject it now, because that wouldn't be ideal. What level is TP? Yeah, the TP is a little bit flexible at the moment. It's a little bit flexible. Because if we're going to start breaking out really heavily here on the VIX, and we're targeting back towards these highs, this could be a really good short setup, right? But it really depends whether or not the VIX wants to push through here or it wants to reject. That has a big influence here on the Nasdaq. We do have that bearish divergence with ES, which is good, right? Yeah, let's see though. Let's see if they want to do it for us or not. So they're moving it back up again. If they tap into 2 o'clock like they're doing now, and then they move it all the way up again, that wouldn't be ideal here, right? But let's see. So the TP for now is flexible for me, bro. I'll definitely take some off along the way if we get the option to do so. The overall idea would be just to go back to the current day low, of course, right? That would be amazing. It's pretty far ahead though. Why do you use the VIX for reference? So the VIX is a negative correlator for the Nasdaq. And yeah, that's why I use it personally. It's like the VIX, I sent you guys an article. I'll send it over again. The VIX is a fear index to a degree, but it's also measuring volume between buying and selling, right? And it is a negative correlator for the Nasdaq. Or it got taken out on break even here after retesting 2 o'clock. That's kind of sad. But we can see here what happened here on the VIX. The VIX actually rejecting after taking that no top wick here on the 30-minute time frame. Let's see what happens. We got stopped out on break even. It is what it is. Is this a stop out just to go lower is the question, right? I hope not. We never actually mitigated 7 o'clock. All right, well, keep that on there. Break even, yes, I got taken out on break even here. It is what it is. I hope this is not like coming back for break even and then selling it off again. That would be kind of sad. We're not gonna repeat Wednesday's practices here, having 4 break even trades. That would be wouldn't be ideal. We're gonna see what happens though. If the new 15-minute opens up and they close it bearish and they come back into the open of the current hour, I might give it another crack here for the shorts. Also depending on how the VIX closes. The VIX is currently looking good, okay, for me still. But they might want to come back into the hourly open before they go. So I might be willing to give it another crack here if they go into the hourly open. Then we have a little bit of a better entry here. If that happens, it would instantly increase our RR by another full point. We're moving higher still on the VIX, which is good. If this is a break even for continue, that would be really sad. Do you ever trade the VIX itself? No, I wouldn't trade the VIX. No, for sure not. Most definitely not. I'm just using it as a anti-correlator. Similar as if I was trading gold, I would use the dollar and oil, right? Because they are heavily correlated in a negative sentiment, especially oil now due to the geopolitical news and all the war and all the stuff that's going on. There's this sort of money flow in the market, guys, right? So if they are in alignment, this means that there's a correlation happening. Because whenever you're buying the dollar or you're buying gold, you're buying it against something. You're buying it against gold in this instance, right? Okay, I don't know what's happening here. This would be actually, to be honest, kind of sad if this goes without us now. After tapping break even. I would be kind of sad. But we'll see. We got a new 15-minute coming in here. It would be nice if they rated back up and touch the hourly open. We have a nice closure here on the 15-minute time frame for the VIX. So I'm preferring this a lot. I think it looks good. Would be nice if we get a little buy back up. If they buy it back up, I'll be willing to risk 3 instead of 2. Let's see. Let's see what the 15 is doing. Yeah. Let's see if they want to come back up again towards the hourly open. If they come back up, they're using these 5-minute highs as liquidity for the sell-off to the downside. So that would be that wouldn't be too bad at all if that happens. And we could have a bottom wick forming here on the VIX to the downside. Let's see though. Yeah, we're currently holding around 2 o'clock. If they break and push through 2 o'clock right now, there's a big chance they're gonna raid back to 6, and that would have been our target overall. Let's hope they give us the entry though, before it happens. Like, they gave us the entry, but we got taken out on break even with just a pretty random wick back up, if you ask me. They're targeting us, guys. They want our sim account. They want our sim money. They want our sim money. We got 120 people watching. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash up the likes. That would be highly appreciated. Do you think gold will climb back to 4,020? No, I'm looking for shorts on gold personally, bro. Alright, we're selling it off here on the Nasdaq. That's kind of sad. I hope they're gonna still wick it up once more, but I think we're gonna miss out on the trade now. Let's see though. No, I'm preferring shorts personally, my friend, when it comes to gold at the moment. A closure below 7 on gold would be a potential sell setup for me. A closure below 7. We have a wick back into the fair value gap here, making price efficient. Break below, close, and that would then be a retest, would be for me a potential sell. With the stop above the high, back to 2 o'clock lows. I was slow adjusting it to break even. Yeah, well played, bro. Yeah, maybe I could have waited with the break even. I personally did not believe it goes up like this and then sells it off again. I gotta be honest with you. I really did not expect that to happen. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. What can we do about it is the question. Yeah, so a bottom wick for the hourly candle in here would be nice. Alright, we're not closing below here as of yet when it comes to gold. So closure below 7 would be for me an interesting level to sell, guys, for gold. Got a new 20-minute coming in here. Is this still in a position to provide us the entry? I don't think so, but we'll see. I'm still holding it here for now. Still holding it here for now. Let's see. Yeah, and gold's moving higher, so that's invalidated. Still rising higher on oil, so the sells would be valid on gold, but gold's not really doing it for us as of yet. With the closures, right? Closures are not doing it. Yeah, who's still in the sell on the MNQ? If you're still in, well played. Big chance is gonna hit the target overall back to 6 o'clock open. That would be the overall target for me in the beginning. If you're still in, congratulations. They ticked me out. If gold wants to close and break below 7 on the 5, I would still look for a sell on gold. Yeah, big sell-off here on the Nasdaq. Dang it. I think this has a lot of potential. If this wants to continue, if we're looking at the VIX, this has a lot of potential to raid back towards 6 open here on the VIX. Dang it. Yeah, if I get an opportunity to get him back involved again on the MNQ, I will, but right now it's not providing it. I'll remove the sell limit. Oh, just getting stopped out by the tick is so annoying, bro. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm so annoyed now. Like, genuinely speaking, I'm actually annoyed by Nasdaq at the moment. Because they just went up for my entry and they sold it off. Dang it. Alright, whatever. Who's still actively watching, by the way? Press the 1 in the chat if you're still actively watching. Oh, look at you guys. You guys are still here. Nice. Appreciate all of you. Can I adjust stop loss to 50% profit? Well, yeah, it depends. You could throw your stop if you want to secure something. But you still don't have like a clear bottom wick here on the 20, right? Or top wick, I mean. I had the same thing with Euro yesterday. Ended up revenge trading. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's really tough. Trading is really tough sometimes, guys. You know? Alright, we're breaking all the way higher on gold. So whoever bought gold, well played. They never closed below 7. So there was no entry for me for gold for the shorts. And it's interesting because we're pulling up again for the dollar, but it's not doing it. And we're also pulling up here for oil. And gold is just following along. Negative correlation is supposed to be, but it's not happening. Gonna put some different music on, guys. Let's see. Tina, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. No copyright, yes. Alright. Awesome. Rhymer! How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing alright. Welcome to the live stream. I'll send you a message after the stream, Rhymer. Still have to send you a message. Hope you're doing alright. The music was perfect, but you feel so... Yeah, no, the music was really slow, bro. Like, I needed a little bit more rhythm. A little bit more rhythm. The music isn't helping when you just get ticked out. Yeah, if you get ticked out like this, right? Like precisely here on the top wick of the 5-minute candle, yeah, it's not gonna benefit you. The music, music is crazy, bro. All right, we just swept the current hourly high. Oof, what's happening with my webcam? Give me 1 second. That's not good. All right, we're back. I don't know what that was. So we just swept the current hourly high. And we're moving down. If we close below 7, this is still a potential short play. The only thing is the stop is way wider now, which is not ideal. This would mean that we also have to increase the target. Yeah, but the reason why, my friend, is because the current geopolitical situation is not around gold, it's around oil. Thomas getting exposed. He got a filter on his cap. No, bro, I do not have a filter. No, definitely not. If you unpack a webcam the first time, I can assure you, if you do not adjust the lighting, that thing looks awful. You just saw it. But yeah, no, the reason why gold is not being used in a positive manner is because of the money flows around oil at the moment, right? So this means that gold is being used to buy oil, right? Because of the current situation makes oil more rare, you could say, right? Because of the Strait of Hormuz, and because it's less clickable, less easier to capture, right? It's becoming more expensive. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Slow markets today, though. For whoever is in this position, well played still. Nothing to say about that. I hope it's gonna play out for you. Forced to break out soon. You might be right. Or if they move it back up again, I'm still gonna enter here though. Still gonna give it an entry if they move it back up. That would be crazy, taking me out and then coming back up. I'm still gonna give this a try if they give it. Back to 7 o'clock open. We're selling it off pretty heavily though, so be aware. Be aware, guys. Might just be the bottom wick for the hour to go higher, right? It might just be the bottom wick for the hour to go higher. So be aware of that. Got a new 30-minute coming in as well in 3 minutes from now. Ooh, really nice music. Yeah, you still have that bearish divergence for ES. Let's see how they close this half an hour candle. Yeah, gold is not looking favorable at all. Not looking favorable at all. We need to really watch closely and monitor what's going to happen on this 30-minute candle here, guys. If they close above the previous down close candle on the VIX, that would be bullish, right? Meaning that's beneficial for whoever's shorting this right now. But if they close this bearish, this means they made price efficient above this candle because there's no top wick, right? And they're selling it up from this fair value gap on the 30-minute time frame. And that would be bullish for MNQ. Let's see though. What are you guys gonna do over the weekend? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys gonna do over the weekend? You guys have anything planned? If so, what is it that you're gonna do? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let's make sure we have some conversation going. I know I'm a little bit more laid back today. Had a good workout session in the morning. You know, I had a good workout session in the morning. I slept like only 6 hours or something, so that might also have an influence. I did not sleep very well. I thought we were making the band this weekend. yeah, the singing band. Yeah, for sure. The singing traders. For the guys that want to be a part of it, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you want to be a part of our band. We're called the Singing Traders. You know, if trading doesn't work out, we can still become a band together and we're going to make our own music. Isn't that amazing? All right, closure for the 30-minute candle is not bad, but it's not ideal either. I'm just going to show you guys. It's not bad, but it's not ideal either. Let's have a look here though. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna remove my sell limit. If they come back up here again, I wouldn't be happy, based on the closure on the VIX here. But let's say they come back up and they reject it, then I would look for a new entry. We're not singing traders, you're Pip Daddy and we're the naughty wicks. You guys are crazy. Applications are open, yeah. I'm going to the beach. Oh, nice, man. Enjoy it. Laundry day. I have some wash in the washing machine right now. Now you mention it. I need to take that out, otherwise it's gonna stink. Completely forgot about it. I'm not gonna take it out now though, because we're live streaming. So the wash has to wait. It is what it is. I already did the laundry long ago. And maybe some fishing. Nice. Yes, Rick. Thomas Band. Yes. yeah. We're called the Singing Traders. Isn't that amazing, guys? Isn't that amazing? All right, let's see. It's not. I've really done anything for this hour as of yet. Like we moved down, of course. We had our entry that we sadly got taken out of on break even. It was a really nice entry. I would still be okay with being in this position. Overall, I would be just holding it on break even. What are you doing, Thomas? I'll be working out, reading, and I'll be working on the PDF, guys. I'll be working on the PDF this weekend. Hopefully getting a little bit further. FX Marok, welcome to the live stream, bro. Hope you're doing all right. For the guys that don't know, I've been working on a PDF. I've been working on a PDF for you guys on how I trade, right? And it's gonna be completely based on time frame synchronization and stuff, and giving you a bit of an insight on how I see the market. So I've been working on that, but I've been going over it a couple of times, you know. Yeah, PDF. Yeah, a PDF. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing good. We're consolidating at the POC of today, the point of control from today. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We are consolidating the point of control from today. You are right, my friend. Ooh, nice music. All right, let's see what happens here. Looks like an okay closure, if you ask me. Let's see if this 5 minute wants to continue to the downside on gold. Ooh, music. Can you guys hear it? Vicky, hey Tommy, I thought I'd pop in on my lunch. Vicky, hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Hey, this is nice music. It's nice music. Groovy. Yeah, vibing. I like this. I like this closure on the 5 when it comes to gold. I might be willing to pop on a short here, guys, on gold. Back to the 5 minute open after the closure. But I need to see some movement up for the DXY here. But we're looking into a favorable position here. If this wants to buy up from here, that would be nice. Oil's rising still. I think this has a potential here. But remind yourself, the gold chart is not really moving, right? So just so you're aware of that. Okay, it's not the best market to trade right now, guys. Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you right now. But based on this closure, I might give it a try here. Waiting a couple minutes here, a couple seconds here. Oh, sorry, I was showing the wrong chart. There you go. Anticipating this would be the top wick of the hourly candle. Let's see how they close. All right, yeah, they closed it directly. All right, I got a sell limit set at the previous low of the previous 5 minute candle, and my stop would be above the current hourly high. And make sure to manage your risk, guys, right? It's not the ideal market to trade. I'm telling you once again. If this trade plays out, that would be fantastic, of course. But it's not going to change the scenario whether or not it's the ideal market. But let's have a look here. Do you work? No, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. I trade. Maybe I told you guys hundreds of times that working a job is not a bad thing, right? If you can do it while trading, it's even preferable to work a job at the same time. Good to see you live. Thank you, Vicky. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing all right. Vicky. How has life been for you? How's life been? How's trading? Is everything going alright? I see you've been trading a lot of crypto lately. I know Vicky from a really long time ago, guys. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm getting called. 1 sec. Alright, I'll be here at the same time, guys, but I got called by someone. Give me 1 second. I'll be here, guys, but I got a call by someone. Give me 1 second, okay? If I get entered into the trade, I'll put my stop above the current hourly high, okay? Alright, we're back. I am in. Yeah, I'm also in the position, guys. I'm also in the position. Make sure to manage your risk. We also have some highs stacked up here. Do they want to break it is the big question, right? Do they want to break through here? Could be the case. You know, if that's the case, then we're going to get taken out here. I do need to see some buying pressure coming in here from the DXY. It could be a bottom wick. I hope so. Let's see. Let's see whether or not this is the case. Could also be that all these highs here on the top left side are going to be liquidity. That wouldn't be ideal. That wouldn't be ideal, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Are you confident about this trade? Because I might take it. I'm not confident. No, for sure not. The market today is not ideal. So I'm not confident about this position whatsoever, my friend. The market is not ideal. You can see it yourself, right? You can see that the market's not doing anything. So we're trying to trade the continuation play here to the downside based on the fact that oil is breaking out higher, but it's also selling off at the moment, you see? So, and dollar's not buying itself up. So I'm definitely not confident in this position. That's why that if you want to take it, you need to take it only if you feel like it's worth risking money for. I'm not risking a lot of money here, right? We're risking 70 bucks. Also, if you look on I'm looking at M&Q here as well, guys. M&Q is also stagnating. So the market is just dry at the moment. There's not a lot of volatility here. Can you please make your charts dark? No, sorry, my friend. It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, bro. Yeah, all good. Finally full time. Just scaling now. Well, that's nice, Vicky. Amazing. I'm happy for you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6. Yo, what's happening, bro? Fun fact, if you don't know, people say groovy, it refers to when people used vinyl records. The needle would go into the groove, say the track is groove. Whoa, okay, really? I didn't even know that. Nice, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. That's some new knowledge. That's some new knowledge we got here today. Are selling off pretty heavily here. We're again on the M&Q. Hopefully for the guys that are still in, this is gonna sell through. And let's hope gold also wants to sink it down for us, but yeah, I don't know. Fun Fact Friday. That's a good idea, bro. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's not looking ideal here, guys, for gold. Let's see what happens. We're buying up again on DXY. Seems like they're positively correlated at the moment. I don't know why, but let's see. And we're breaking lower as well on oil. It's also not ideal. Hey bro, when are you taking a deal? I'm currently in the short setup on gold. But yeah, it's not the best market. It's not the best market at the moment. There's some spacey ass music. Ooh, get your groove on. Hey, isn't that amazing? Get your groove on. Oh, nice. And we also took a short position on MNQ, but we got stopped out on break even on that one. So yeah, this would have been a little bit better, you know, to stay in this position, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Who knows? Gold might still play out. You never know. That's a little bit funky. I like it. I think it looks good. All right, for the guys that are still in the short that we had on MNQ, well played. This one's playing out pretty drastically here. 6 o'clock would be your first initial target. The 6 o'clock would be your first initial target here. Bro, what is this music, man? Ooh. Uh-huh. Is trading London session harder than New York? I don't think so, no. I think it depends. I think it depends on the market itself. Whether or not the session is harder. Like I would say that London session is more directional. And New York session, depending on when you trade it, is more whipsawing. I don't know if this is so... There's just no volume. And there's no news today as well. No, there's no news. Trump addressed the nation yesterday. Yeah, if there's a Trump tweet coming out soon, then that wouldn't be that wouldn't be ideal. If there's a Trump tweet or something coming out. If there's a Trump tweet coming out, it has to be bullish for oil, guys. If it's bullish for oil, then it's good for us. All right, yeah, we're pushing higher again here. Let's see if they want to continue this push higher. This is a good closure for the 5 minute. This is a good closure for the 5. Let's see though. Look at the 4 hour. Look at the 1 hour chart here, guys. This is awful. Why and Q are selling off today? Good question. The overall, technically speaking, is definitely in a downtrend at the moment, right? So technically speaking, it's selling off, but it also has to do with the rising interest rates, and yeah, just the trend overall. The VIX moving higher, you know. Yeah, and they're buying it back up like that again. Yeah, I'm gonna close this down on gold. Oh, I closed it down just in time, I think. I hope. Yeah, I closed it down just in time. Otherwise, I would have been stopped out here. I'm not gonna trade gold anymore today, guys. If they don't want to break it through, it is what it is. Look at this whipsawing price action. So I closed it out just in time. We lost 20 bucks instead of 70 bucks here. so I'm lucky. But I'm not gonna trade gold anymore today, guys. My apologies. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth it. If you look at the price action, just look at this. Look at this, guys. I'm just asking you a simple question. Is this tradable? Is this tradable? If you manage to make money in this market, you are a legend. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Let's see though. Nasdaq is selling off continuously. This would have been. I think this would have been the trade for us today. Like the best trade setup that we could see on the market. But yeah, it is what it is. Or AI bubble is about to burst. Yeah, that could also be the reason, bro. That could also be the reason. For sure. It could also be the reason. Yeah. A lot of reasons for what's happening, but you never really know, do you? That's the problem. The whipsaw is good for beginning. We just enter and wait for green numbers to show up. Yeah, nah, bro. That's bad for me. I can't trade a market like this. I can't do it. I get really frustrated because I'm used to price moving, right? So if I would be trading gold here, I would be below accounts for sure. That's why I'm stopping it, you know? There's no reason for me to trade this. I know from my personal experience it's not good for me, for my mental health. New. Retest from 2 short till 6. Yeah, I don't know. Because where do I have to? You can't really put your stop anywhere, bro. Not good for our hairlines. Yeah, Manuel, you're completely right, bro. You're completely right. I like that. You're right, bro. It's not good for our hairlines. We got 128 people watching. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure to smash up the likes. That would be highly appreciated. Not good for our hairlines. That's right. It's a bit of a tough market today, guys. It's a bit of a tough market today. Momentum should pick up from 6 a.m. Yeah, we're already... you mean from 6 a.m. You mean when they surpass 6? 6 a.m. has already been gone, bro. We've been looking at this chart for 2 hours already. Stuff is not moving. We're in a 100-point range right now. Yeah, I'm really sad about this break even though. Gotta be honest with you. Because this would have been something you could hold on to. If it breaks through 6, there's a big chance it's gonna go for current day low. So this was an amazing setup. Womp womp. Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. I wouldn't be crying. Okay, I wouldn't be crying. I'll stop crying. My apologies. Let's see. Let's put this one right here. Got 137 people watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Oh, guys, if you really want to help out the live stream, by the way, go to the share button, right? Press it, hit copy, and share the stream to someone else that you think would enjoy watching me live trade. You know, do it for the channel, do it for the vibes. That would be highly appreciated. It really helps out the channel, like it generally does. So if you want to help me out, that would be fantastico, fantastico. Even though the mark's not ideal today, it would still be nice. Yeah, guys, I guess being in this position would have been it. We could have just, you know, not right now. I just don't know how to get involved. We'll wait for the new hourly open here and see if the new hourly potentially does it for us. And we'll see what happens. I'm looking at this from this perspective as well. We have some build-up liquidity. Who knows that this wants to open up at the new hour, come up, and then give it to us again. That would be nice. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in a second. Getting some water. Be right back. Getting some water. I'll be right back. Oh, I just moved it and now it's gone. Okay. Put it right here. All right, be right back. Alright, we're back. Who's still actively watching? Press 1 in the chat if you're still here. Press 1 in the chat if you're still here. Let's have a look here. We got a new hourly coming in 4 minutes from now. You guys are still here. Nice. Amazing. Let's see what the new hourly does. Let's see what the new hourly does. What did gold do? Hey, I made the right choice calling that one quits on gold. What a bad market on gold today, guys. This is actually terrible. Nice to see you all still here. Christoph still here. Carl Sainz still here. Aloha still here. TBR or TRB. Pipson Live. Manuel. Shadow. Sam. Shadow. Philly. Nice to see you guys still here. And Q still downplay. Yeah, for now, well, yeah, for now it's still downplay for me, bro. For now it's still downplay for me. If I was in this position, I would have held on to it still, right? I would have been on break even though. I would be on break even. But I would still be in, yeah, for sure. For sure. We are moving down on the VIX though. Something to be aware of here, guys. Is that we are moving down on the VIX at the moment. Which is not ideal. That's not ideal. Let's see what happens here though. Let's say the new hourly opens up. It breaks below 6, breaks above 6. This might be the momentum for the buy here, right? We already retested 6 o'clock on the S, and we're actually moving higher on the S, so we have some negative divergence again. It's a hard market today, guys. I'm just telling you, it's a really hard market today. So make sure you stay alert, right? It's a really hard market today. I'm Frank, but nice to meet you, Thomas. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Frank. Thank you for letting me know. You never told that to me before, bro, so I didn't know, but now I know, Frank. Gold is going to retest 2429, 4029. Yeah, I hope it for you, bro. I hope that. Look at this. So it buys up, it shows like it really wants to go, and it sinks all the way down again. Yo, Thomas. Yo, Hike. How are you, bro? Hope you're doing alright, my friend. Ooh. Yeah, that snap, guys. Getting old. Getting old. Nice. Good to hear, Hike. Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear you're doing alright. Waiting for the upcoming news. There's no news today, bro. They have consumer sentiment at 4 p.m. But yeah, you have building pyramids and stuff, but that's not supposed to be that heavy. That's not supposed to be that heavy. It's a yellow folder. But who knows? Yeah, medium impact is at 10 o'clock today. New York time. Alright, we have the new hourly open here, guys. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. $20 pip jump. Yeah. Who knows? Alright, let's see what's happening on gold. Gold actually retested 6 o'clock, is selling off again. DXY is still looking bullish. Yeah, whether or not this is favorable to get involved in, I don't think so, personally. Oil still rising. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's draw out 7 o'clock. So we are aware that this is 7 o'clock. Just above us. 7 o'clock open. And this is our 8 o'clock open right here. Yeah, massive breakthrough here, guys. Big buying pressure on the VIX right now. So you have a sweep of liquidity here. Sweep, break below. This is your breaker block right now. In the most ideal world, price would come back above 8 o'clock, take this liquidity, and then go lower. That's in the most ideal world, right? Could also be that, okay, new song. Could also be that it's just gonna go like this. And we're gonna sink like that, right? This is the reason why some people don't trade on Fridays. This is the reason why I don't trade on Fridays. But overall, this setup that we had on top here was good though. That was a good setup. Does gold go down? If it's positive news for the dollar, gold can likely go down. Look at this, guys. For the guys that are still in, congratulations. For the guys that are still in, congratulations. Yeah, watching the XY, yeah. Yeah, if the dollar is gonna go rise during the news, then for sure it could definitely be bearish for gold. Yeah, for sure. Let's see though. Let's see whether or not this is the case. We're breaking out higher way hard on the Volks right now after retesting the open. On the monthly. Again, by the way. Let's see what this 5-minute closure is going to tell us. I would say a reach back into this fair value gap for me would be a valid short potential here. So let's see if they want to do that for us. I don't think so. I think we missed out on the move. No, well, yeah, we didn't miss out. We got taken out on break even. Let's hope not. We'll see. The break of 6 is the initial driver at the moment. If you're still holding this position, there's a big chance we're gonna go for current day low. For the guys that are still in. Still got 6 above us. That's unmitigated for you guys at 6, right? So that will be a target for the VIX for me. I'm shorting gold. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope it plays out, bro. I hope so. Yeah, look at this sell-off on the MNQ, guys. Oh. We even caught it all the way at the top of 6. Dang it. Yeah, this is what real trading is like, guys. Yeah. This is what real trading is like. The fact they stopped us out right here, man, on break even. Oh. Wieland, ik ga jou echt uit die chat gooien als je doorgaat, bro. Zonder te kutten. If it breaks 3988, it can go lower. You can re-enter. You mean gold? No, I'm not gonna enter gold on the bottom side. I would be looking to short it still on NQ, but I would like to have it higher a little bit. Yeah, gold looks like a bank holiday for sure. Yeah, it's not looking too favorable today. It's not looking too favorable. Thomas, you know, break even always better than losing. Yeah, sure. But if it's a break even based on the fact that let's say they go all the way down, they break even me out, that's different than just break even with 1 wick higher, though. It is what it is, though. Maybe I could have held it a little bit longer with the anticipation that they might touch 7 o'clock. Yeah, it is what it is. It is part of the game. It is part of the game. Let's see what happens. If they don't want to come back up, we just have to accept it for what it is. I just have to let the trade run without me. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not this is gonna happen. It could still pull back up before it goes further again. We'll have to see what happens if they tap back into 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock might hold it down. Oh yeah, we have to see. The average range of a candle now. Let's see what the ATR is at. It's 115. And the current range is... we still have some movement. It could still come all the way back towards these lows right here. Back towards these lows. So a pullback into the current trading range from high to low towards 50% could definitely be a possibility for an entry here. But yeah, whether you put your stop, that's the big question, right? That is the big question. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just reading something. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, whether or not they want to give us the entry still and come back higher. If not, then I just have to call it for what it is, guys. You know, we have no choice. We have no choice. Could also be that the next hour is gonna come back up and then the actual short continuation play happens. But that's too close for New York Open for me to take the position. Could you please explain what a unicorn model entry is? Yeah, sure. So a unicorn model, this is a unicorn actually. Right here. This is a unicorn model. The unicorn model entry simply is a high, low, breaking the high, breaking through and leaving a fair value gap in alignment with the low, right? So leaving a gap, inefficient price action right here with the low in alignment. And this would be a breaker block, but because there is a fair value gap involved, it's a unicorn model. So those are the most ideal setups to trade. If it pulls back into this level, this would be a unicorn, right? That's a unicorn model. So you would have to look for a high, right? You have to look for a high, setting in a low, re-breaking the high, breaking the low that put in the high, right? And then a retrace into that level would be your short setup. It's basically just a head and shoulders. It's just head and shoulders. But and then the volume actually indicates whether or not it's a valid one. Yo, Thomas, I need you to get this win. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, hope you're doing good, take note. We actually had it here at the top, bro. We had it all the way here. And we got taken out on break even. And then, yeah, then it went. It is what it is, though. I've been hating it ever since. You can ask the chat. I've been going at it for like at least an hour now. How I'm disappointed that we got taken out on break even at the top. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. We got a new 15-minute coming in 3 minutes from now. If this new 15-minute is gonna provide a top wick, we can still look for the sells here. Let's see if the new 15 wants to provide the top wick here in the unicorn model. If that's the case, we could look for the selling continuation to the downside here. Oh, I just made it wide. You can't see it. All right, let's see. So anything from here would be a potential sell play to the downside for me. Hopefully it works out. Going a coffee and juice. Good afternoon. I missed the thread today. What's going on today? Yeah, so we had a short potential, we had a short setup here. After they broke higher and the hourly flipped lower above 6 o'clock, rating previous liquidity and having SMT with ES. We took that setup, but we got taken out, as you can see here, with this little move back up, break even. And yeah, it's been gone ever since. I tried to short gold, but I took it out and then it actually went for the stop. But I took it out, only lost 20 bucks on that one. And I tried to long it here, and that also was correct, but I got spooked out of the position, so I cut the trade loose too early. But that would have been a break-even trade for sure if I was, or not. Well, no, I would have been targeting this high probably. So yeah, we're down 70 bucks on the day. 70 bucks. Should have been up money, but it is what it is, you know. Happens as well. But that's it. That's it for me. Still on selling. Yeah, I'm still on selling, bro. I'm still on selling for sure. Still looking for sells. Still looking for sells. And when it comes to gold, gold's also selling. But yeah, I just don't like the gold price action today. So I'm refusing to trade it anymore. Because I would hate myself if I get stopped out by gold today. So I'm not going to do it. I wouldn't mind getting stopped up by NQ. But gold is like the toxic ex, guys, right? It's the girlfriend that you can't ever get rid of. And yeah, you know, sometimes she just gets too frustrated. You know what I mean? I just can't have that today. I can't have that today. Not today. Because of your toxic ex-girlfriend, yeah. Yeah. I think everyone has it, right? I think there's also toxic ex-boyfriends, I guess, but yeah. Talking from experience. Well, yeah, for the people that know me in here, that know me personally, they know that I'm talking from experience for sure. It's been 5 years, by the way, just so you know. Long distance cooked it, bro. I don't have a long distance relationship, bro. I don't know. I never had a long distance relationship. No. Gold just likes to exaggerate, but it's nothing but normal, yeah. Oh, with gold, a long distance, yeah. Yeah. It's amazing that we still have 110 people watching, by the way. I don't know what to say. I think you guys are legends. I appreciate every single one of you. Even though I've been crying my eyes out here that we got stopped out on break even, you guys are still here. What time do you normally start streaming? I start at 6 a.m. every day for a New York session. Bro, I don't know how to start futures trading. Can you please tell me how to start? You're completely new to trading? Friday price action is bad. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it's not too favorable right now. But I gotta be honest with you, the short at 7, even though it's easy to say when things work out, it's always easy to say it afterwards. You know it. But it did look okay with the shorts because of what we had with the S, right? And the VIX stepping the monthly open. So there was some confluence for the short here, right? Oh. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna remove the sell limit for now, guys, by the way, because the VIX is moving drastically higher, and it's actually going back towards the open of 6. That was the initial target for today. So if they take that out, I probably have to just call it quits. Oh man, that's sad. This would have been a nice 100 points to end the week. Well, whatever. Let me see. I'm new to trading. If you're new to trading, my advice would be to first start understanding forex a little bit, because the risk or the cost to entry is way lower. And when it comes to just understanding trading, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that explain the basics or how to set up a broker and stuff like that. So you do have to do some research regarding it. But ask your best friend, bro. Ask your best friend AI. It will explain everything to you. Let me read. You guys are typing a lot of messages. Give me 1 second. I have a long distance relationship with money. That shit never wants to come to me and get together. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I like that. I had a long distance. That's actually funny. You're right. Yeah, long distance relationship with money. I had a long distance relationship with a girl from Germany, and I'm from the UK. It ended as soon as she slowed down responding to my DMs. Yeah, I don't think having a girlfriend on the other side of the planet is a good idea, bro. I gotta be honest with you. It's the same like yesterday, just continuations. Yeah, no, you're right, Alex. You're right. Alexa, you're right. But yeah, maybe we can still get involved here, but if they break all the way out on the VIX, it's gonna be a bit harder. Thank you, bro, for explaining. Yeah, no problem, man. Alright, we're breaking out here on the VIX. So the overall target that we had for today, if you're still in this short, for the guys that are still in, let me know in the chat if you're still in the short. This would be my take profit level. If you're still in this trade, you would have 100 points. Let me see how much this is actually. If you're still in this position, you should be at a 1 to 4R right now. So congratulations. I would be taking it out here personally. You can still hold on to it if you want to, but that would be my target. Thanks, Thomas. Please be online every day. I learn a lot from you. Hey, thank you very much for the compliment, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I might just go live every single day, Monday to Friday. The thing is that, yeah, they also have days like this. I guess we can do it, you know. We don't always have to trade, guys, right? Like if there's no setup, we just go live for the hours that we go live. And if there's no trade, there's no trade. It just is what it is, you know. And never make AI a best friend to you. It will make you a loser. Yeah. Can you send the link for the article about the VIX, please? Yes, sure, man. No problem, my friend. Here you go. So this is the VIX right here. There you go. That's the article about the VIX. You are live every day. Well, yeah, I was live this week from Tuesday to Friday. I took a good trade there. TP hit. Well played, bro. Congratulations. A lot of volume on gold. Yeah, but it's still, yeah. Yeah, maybe the new half an hour could provide us a trade, but yeah, if you wanted to get involved on the trade here on gold, you would have had to get involved here, right? And we just stop above this high like this. But yeah, this is not my type of market, bro. Sorry, I just can't trade this. I can't trade this. But I was live from Tuesday till Friday. I was live from Tuesday to Friday this week. Do you have any trades open right now? No, I do not have any trades open, no. I would, if we didn't get stopped out on break even. But yeah. Just messing about, just messing about. I'm not gonna cry on stream, guys. I'm not gonna cry on stream. I know you guys want me to cry, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Hey, yo, which of the stocks that goes counter to the NQ again? Delta, US, dollar, the VIX. Which stocks that goes counter to NQ again? Oh yeah, the dollar. So if the dollar rises, it is a confluence that the VIX wants to go lower, or I mean that the NQ wants to go lower, and the volatility index, if that rises, then there's a big chance that we can go lower on NQ. This would be the target for me still when it comes to the VIX. What happened Monday? Monday I didn't trade, bro. I wasn't there. I don't like Mondays personally, but like I said, I might consider just going live all the days of the week, 3 hours per day, and then we just see what's up, you know? We just go live 3 hours per day, and we do it that way. By the way, for the guys that reach out to me on my DMs, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. For the guys that are watching, you can follow me on Instagram right here. This is my Instagram handle. It's the same as my YouTube, but there's some guys that reach out to me in DMs, and they've been asking about, you guys keep asking me about codes for prop firms, which I appreciate truly, for the fact that you're reaching out. You know, if you're watching, who did it, so appreciate that. But once the codes are there, I'll let you guys know, but I don't have any affiliated with any companies whatsoever right now. If I would, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. And thanks for the support, by the way, for the guys that reached out. But no, I do not have any discount codes for any prop firms. I'm not affiliated to anything at all for now. Maybe in the future I will. But I only would do it if it's actually beneficial for you guys. Otherwise, I don't see the point of doing it. So yeah. Let's see what happens here. Alright, we got a new 20-minute candle that's reaching higher right now. Yeah, let's see. I'm still gonna be watching this level, and we're gonna see if they want to come back into here within the time period. If it doesn't happen, then just have to call it for what it is personally. Just send you a friend request. Thank you, my friend. On Instagram, I think. I'll have a look later today. I like the music. The music is definitely doing it for us today. Chill music. Alright, let's see. Yeah, man. Nice. Let's see what's gonna happen here, guys. Chill music, good people. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, guys. Chill music and good people. Isn't that amazing, guys? Let's see. I'm just reading something. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. We got a new half an hour coming in 4 minutes from now. That's also going to be the news. So let's see what the news will do for us. The news is only yellow folders, guys, right? So you can go to Forex Factory and you get all the news that you need to know. It's only yellow folders. It's not going to be major. But yeah, let's see. We're breaking out further again on both the VIX and on MNQ right now. Yeah, there's no way for me to get involved here though, so we need to get involved on top of the above 6, most ideally on top of 6. Let's see if they want to do it for us. Or this new half an hour has to really show this to us and give us some reason for entry here. We'll see what is the case. This one is not working for some reason. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's better. Propfirms can be quite rewarding if you're a good trader for a short period of time. Yeah, they can do a lot for you guys. Propfirms are definitely something. If who in the chat right now trades propfirms? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat who trade propfirms right now. Press a 1 or something in the chat if you're trading propfirms. Or let me know, say yes or say no. I would like to know. See, we do have some people trading propfirms. I think propfirms are definitely good for traders. Back from lunch and Q sure doing well, and thanks Thomas. Sunday, no problem, my friend. Glad that's working out for you. All right, I got the news in 2 minutes. All right, let's see. We have a lot of people that are trading with propfirms. Which props do you think are the best, guys? Hey Thomas, what a wonderful name. Hey Thomas, yeah, you have a wonderful name as well, my friend. My friend, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. All right, let's see what happens here. Tradeify is nice. Tradeify is nice for sure. Now that you mention it, let me see. I need to see something. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm logging into my Tradeify. Let's have a look what's gonna happen here, though. Okay. Lucid, IQ Capital. I've never heard of that one before. I'm growing my account, not trading for a living now. That's good, man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually beneficial to do, you know? First build some data and then do it afterwards, you know? Alright, let's see. So with the news dropped, there's still some volume when it comes to this news event, it seems like. Got a rising dollar at the moment. Let's see whether or not this is bullish or bearish for the dollar. So the import prices is bullish. And the housing starts is bullish. Should be mostly bullish. Let's see though. Still have the building permits right now. VIX is definitely pushing higher here, guys. Okay, and the okay. So we have one of them is bearish for the dollar. All right. Yeah, that's Alex. That's pretty normal in futures. You pay like $30 or something, or $40, and then you pay the activation fee. It's not on all of them though. It's pretty normal in futures. Well, let's have a look here, guys. Let's see if it's going to provide us anything at all here. We're definitely breaking out further when it comes to the VIX. You guys can see it here, right? We're breaking out further back towards those highs. Let's see if this wants to continue. It's like 9 euros and 1 euro for a 10k account. Okay. It seems a little bit... guys, you always... Like, the thing is with me, Alex, is that you need to always remind yourself that they are a company, right? And they need to pay people out with the money that's being lost by other people. That's how the company works. So if they only offer accounts for 1 euro at a time, I'm wondering how they pay people out. You see what I mean? Alright, let's see what happens. We're trading back above 830 open now. We're still trading within this fair value gap. It's just a starter offer. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay. Trading back into this fair value gap. Are we going to respect this one, or are we going to break higher back towards this level before we're selling it off? Of course, this would be more ideal, higher up. But who knows? Let's see what happens here. When it comes to the VIX is still breaking out higher. But this might be a short-term pullback gonna happen here soon on the VIX. Do you think we're gonna go all the way down to... Yeah, this would be my target overall. Right here. Also in alignment with the VIX, right? If the VIX wants to continue breaking higher, I would say that the VIX wants to go back to 18.85 right here. And if that happens, then the Nasdaq could continue to sell off for sure. Just re-rate at the current half-an-hour high. Brother, do you... What do you want me to share, bro? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, je verkoopt je huis, of wat? Oh ja, toch? Ik zal wel even kijken, man. Of ik iemand ken. Ik zal wel even kijken voor je. Ik zal ook even doorsturen naar mijn pa, ouwe. Misschien heeft hij er wel interesse in. Alright. There's two more news for the dollar. Yeah, that's later on today, though. I might be willing to give this a try here for the sell continuation play, guys. This is a dangerous setup, though, right? You have to remind yourself this is a dangerous setup. So this might be the last one I would be looking for. This is the current half-an-hour open. If they re-rate this current top of this 1 minute and close below these lows, I might be looking for a selling setup. And it would then be something like this. Yeah, selling off on gold, yeah. It is what it is though, guys. For me, gold wasn't ideal. Like, I did not see the reason to enter. Yeah, looking back at it, this would have been the entry at the 5-minute time frame. But it's not looking ideal here, right? for me personally. But it's definitely selling off. So the bias was overall correct when it comes to gold. Shorting Nasdaq. Yeah, no, I'm not in short yet. I'm not in the short yet. It's not confirming it for me. Let's see. Closure below this lows would be a potential entry for me. I'll just put a sell limit on, so whenever it gives me the opportunity I will put it in, but not now, guys. I'm not in, just so you know. I need a closure below the lows first. This 8:30 open. We're trying to trade the continuation play here, guys. A hard risk is taken into consideration. It may give me 10,000 USD to win. A funded account to give me if one. So you're selling gold, you mean, right? Yeah, gold. If they reach the daily open for me, that would be that would have been the target initially for the sell to the downside. Got a new 20-minute candle opening up in 40 seconds from now. Doesn't seem like they want to do it. FX Marok, welcome my friend. Hope you're doing alright. Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you're doing all right. We're just heavily consolidating here at the lows, guys. Why do you use a 20-minute candle? It divides the hourly candle into 3 stages. So that's how I'm using it. Alright, look, we're selling it off drastically here, guys. The retesting into the 8:30 open. Let's see if this is the valid sell-off though. Could just be a liquidity sweep, but on the half an hour it's looking good for more downside potential. It didn't close below the lows, so it's for me not a valid trade here. Yeah, for the ones that caught the sell on gold, well played for sure. Congratulations. Well done. All right, 3-minute closure in 10 seconds. All right, a pull back up would be a sell for me here, guys. If they want to pull it back up. And then the sell would be towards these hourly opens to the downside here. You have an hourly low and an hourly open. Right here. So this would be the target for me personally. Assuming the VIX want to keep breaking out higher. So this is a 3-minute entry. Stop would be above 830 highs. With an entry like this, right? So this would be the idea for me personally. And then we target it back towards these lows right here. It's not even a crazy risk to reward ratio, to be honest. But this is the play. If this doesn't play out for me, I'm gonna call it for what it is, guys. Just so you know. Alright, got taken into the trade. Let's see if this wants to play out or not. Gold is melting. Nice. For the guys that took it, well played. Gold is indeed melting, yeah. Congratulations for that trade, guys. Congratulations for that trade. Alright, we're buying itself back up again here. Let's see, we got a new 15 opening up in 2 minutes. Nope. It's gonna go all the other way again. Look at this, guys. What the hell? That's crazy. If they take me out here, it's gonna be it for me, though. I would call it for what it is today. This was a riskier setup. I was aware of that. So if it doesn't play out, it is what it is. Let's see. We're still alive. The closure is not good though. It's not ideal. The closure back bullish all the way. It's definitely not ideal here. But we're still alive and breathing for now. I think you just you got in because you missed the yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. I'm seeking to enter, you know, like most definitely this has a lot to do with the fact that I'm entering here for sure. There's no lying about it. But at least we're keeping our risk tight, you know. So that's what I mean, right? Like I'm not a perfect trader, and I'm not gonna claim to be one, because I still fuck up like this. You know what I mean? I still do this type of situation. I still make trades that I shouldn't be taking and stuff like that. And it's just part of the game, you know? That's just what trading is about. Still, overall, though, the trade is still valid, though. Don't take me wrong. It's not that I'm just randomly entering for no reason at all. The trade is valid. But the ideal situation was this one, right? Of course, in the top. Which is also easy to say after it plays out, you know? But there's a big chance we're going to get taken on this one. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it for what it is. I'm not gonna trade anymore. Otherwise, I'm gonna get tilted for sure. So I'm gonna call it for what it is, guys. For the guys that actually took the short setup from up here and did not get tapped out on break even, congratulations. This was the play of the day. Yeah, for that reason, I'm just gonna call it, guys. It's better for me to call it now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take another trade for no reason. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. It is what it is, you know, part of the game. But I give you 100%. I give you 100% on that rule. I give you 100%, bro. It definitely had some influence. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll speak to you guys next week. And yeah, make sure to protect yourself if the New York Open comes along here in a couple of minutes from now, 40 minutes. Make sure to protect yourself. That's it for me, guys. Lovely, lovely weekend ahead. And I'll speak to you guys next week. All right? See you later, alligator. In a while. Crocodile. In a while, crocodile. Alright, guys. See you guys next week. Have a good one, yeah? Ciao, 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 ciao.